We just said goodbye to Lachi, and we're welcoming another new artist that Jorge found, who we think possibly could be the next big thing. Who is it, Jorge?
It's Rory Sullivan. He plays acoustic guitar, and this guy is awesome. You know, I really liked the way he sings, his music. I went to his Facebook and everything, checked his song out, and he's over here. So
you're a singer-songwriter. Welcome, Rory.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to play a little bit of your music, but I sort of would deem it progressive folk. Is that fair?
It's very fair.
Is it?
Actually, that's what I have up on the website and things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because it's kind of folky, but folk music can be sort of a dirty word.
It's not a purist.
You're an artist. Use that mic. Come right in.
Sure. I don't think it's folk in it.
Don't be scared.
In a purist sense.
Right.
I think it's more of contemporary, you know.
And you write your own stuff?
I do.
All right.
Okay.
So how long have you been writing music?
Probably, I'd say maybe since I was 15.
Wow.
Probably.
Okay.
It's been a while, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And is there a theme to you write the music and the lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there a theme to it? Is it all about, angst or love?
I don't think so.
Your life, maybe your life.
Maybe I think at the beginning, you kind of go through that phase, maybe in high school, when it's all about the girls.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It progresses from there. I started listening a lot to the Beatles, and I realized that you can write a song about absolutely anything.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
So when you were writing in high school, were your first songs like "She Dumped Me at the Locker" or things like that?
Close to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right.
Now, as I'm married to a musician,
Right.
and the songwriting process has been interesting for me to watch, because the songs are not always about what you think they're about,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they're not even about that person's life. For us being a casual listener, we always think he's telling a story about his actual life, literally.
Right.
Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's
not.
you've watched someone else, or you've just seen sort of a phenomenon happen among people that you find relatable, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, what have been your biggest hits, or the songs you're proudest of, would you say?
We've been writing a lot more. I'd say from this record we have one called "Out of Here," which is kind of our radio tune.
Oh, I got it over here too. Perfect.
Perfect. This is the one we had a radio campaign out in Los Angeles that we sent out 335 CDs across the United States. All the way out to Alaska.
You did it?
I did it by myself, but we did it through this company.
Right.
But it was all independent.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And you got picked up?
No, not picked up.
No, I mean, did you get played? Radio play?
Yeah.
Get out.
You got played in the radio, like
this is AAA format.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's not AC, but we still got added to a few rosters in Nashville and Boston and
that's awesome. All right.
So you get played more like in the South or everywhere, basically?
I don't know, man. It's been pretty level throughout the U.S. So I'm not
okay.
All right, so let's. What do you got there for us, Jorge?
All right, I'm going to play it.
He gave you the setup, so walk right through it.
So here we go.
I can't deal with the day-to-day stress of words that people say to me. I've had enough. Nobody ever said it could take so long. Nobody ever said it could be so wrong. But I should have known. 'Cause in this life you gotta move on. Now the car is waiting, and I've gotta get gone. So hope you are good, hope you all fine, 'cause I'm getting out of here, and I won't be back soon. I'll never know how long I'll be. That's alright with me. I can see it every day, what they feel but never say their lives are staying.
We worked with Will Ackerman up in Vermont. He was the founder of Windham Hill Records. Grammy-winning artist and producer. He's worked with everybody. Also created High Street Records back in the early 90s, which was the folk John Gorkin, Patty Larkin on there.
All right, no wonder, because it sounds great.
Yeah, it was great.
Is this your own label, or is it put out on a...
This is all independent.
All independent.
Wow. We just produced the whole project.
Wow. Okay, so you're a guy, you write songs, right? Working independently, trying to get discovered, right? Writing, putting money into an album, clearly, because the production is there, right? And then now that, we should plug the album here. The name of the album is...
Here All Along.
Here All Along.
Right.
Now, how do people get it, and how do you get it out after that? It's hard, yeah?
I mean, this is my first professional project, so I'm kind of a baby in the whole music business, I'd say. I mean, I know a lot more than I did 2 years ago, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they say, you got to crawl before you walk.
Man. I mean, there were so many things. I mean, the internet is the biggest thing. Yeah, exactly. Huge. I mean, I've been touring a lot. We just did an East Coast tour all the way from Maine, and then we came down to Virginia.
Okay, so how does a new artist, up-and-coming artist, even get booked on these gigs?
I don't want to give away too many secrets, but it's mostly through email. I've got somebody who works close with me as somewhat of a manager, and sometimes when he's not available, I'll use his email address. It's his name at my .com.
Okay.
And so I'll act as him.
Right, of course.
Right.
I'll act as him. You think we all haven't done that? Really, please.
It's worked out with great success. I mean, 95% they get booked the whole time.
Wow, no
crazy.
kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
crazy.
amazing.
It's a good number.
Yeah, and you have a band that backs you up?
Yeah, I do. This band was a purely studio. We had some great players on here. We had Steve Holly on drums, who was the ex-drummer for Paul McCartney and the Wings. T-Bone Walk, who was the bassist for Hall & Oates.
Okay.
Carly Simon. So that was session players. They're great.
Right.
Wow.
I've got some boys that are been playing around with me around my area, and then they're kind of spread out, so we get together whenever we can and try to play.
I know, Jorge, you have another song, but I don't want you to play it.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm looking at on the other side of Rory is a guitar on the floor.
I know. So
so I wonder. I wonder if we can prevail upon you to pick it up and give us 30, 45 seconds, a minute of something.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right?
Please, I can do that.
All right. While he's getting set up, let me give him the proper plugs here. It's Rory Sullivan Music, all one word, RorySullivanMusic.com. You can also follow him on Twitter, Rory Sullivan, on MySpace, Rory Sullivan Music, and Sonic Bids, if you want to book him, Sonic Bids is Rory Sullivan. So it's all Rory Sullivan all the time.
Try to keep it together.
All right. All right. So let's try not to bust up the joint. And what are you going to do for us?
This is a new one. I'll just do a little bit of it. It's called Clearing Arizona. It's a new tune.
All right.
Rory Sullivan.
See, I'm looking up into the clouds block my view. Know that there's time to teach you. Sun's coming up, we've learned something new. Know that somehow I lost you. Well, there's no use, it's time to let you loose. Stay or wander, let me grow. Here in Arizona, open my eyes. Here in Arizona, on the rise. Buy your ticket, it's a damn good ride.
Nice! Rory Sullivan, good songwriting, man.
Thank you.
Really good. I hear a little James Taylor also.
I love James Taylor so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Give the plugs again for our guest here, Jorge.
Plugs, RorySullivanMusic.com. You can find him on Twitter, twitter.com/Rory Sullivan, MySpace, Rory Sullivan Music, and Sonic Bids as well.
Right, that's to book the man. Yeah. All right, maybe you want to pay him. Right, where's your next gig?
It is this Friday at the National Underground, right here,
Oh.
New York City.
All right.
Great.
Check it out. Rory
You
Sullivan.
guys got to check it out. Support.
That's right. Thank you. Jorge's working hard here to find you good artists. And I have to say, Jorge, there hasn't been a stinker in the bunch.
Thank you. You know, I try to do my thing, you know.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for having me, man.
Good job.
Thank you for coming.
We need a nickname for Jorge here. Who's somebody that finds new talent?
Ooh, I'm not a good nickname giver.
That's what we need from you, then. All right, so, right. We need a nickname for you because you are really digging deep to find some great talent.
Yeah, I really
honestly, there's a lot of bad talent out there, and he's found all stars in the making. Yeah.
Thank you guys. You know.
Yep. Laurie says you're good. I see you getting rave reviews in the chat room, so good for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. We got to say goodbye. We got to wrap it up. We'll be back next week at this time with 2 new artists. I'm putting the pressure on Jorge here because the first time you bring a loser, it's going to be all over. Your record's going to be ruined.
Please don't.
Right? You can check out the show on demand at Showvio. You can always call into the show, by the way, by clicking the lips. That means for next week because we're wrapping it up right now. Rory Sullivan and Lachi, RorySullivanMusic.com, LachiMusic.com. Check it out. Those were our 2 guests for today.
Check them out and support, please.
Right. Time to go. The lights are off. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.